Hey guys, what's going on? Brancho Brown here, physical therapist and wellness coach with Get Your Fix Physical Therapy, Get Your Fix Nutrition, CrossFit coach at CrossFit Majestic. And I work with CrossFitters and runners to get them from injury to PR in 8 to 12 weeks. Started a hydration series last week. We're building on that today. So what I wanted to do today is recap how much water you need and the importance of electrolytes. We talked the first day of this series on how much water you need on a daily basis. So I just wanted to recap that because it is so super important, and then we'll get into the electrolyte aspect. So first of all, water. How much do you need on a daily basis? At a minimum, you need half your body weight in ounces of water. At a minimum. The more you sweat, the more you work out, that number increases. So just on a day-to-day basis, at least get half your body weight in ounces. If you can get more than that, fabulous. Especially in the summer, it's just warmer, you're sweating more. Naturally, it's better to get more water rather than less. If you can't really get too much in you. If you get more than you need, you're just going to pee it out. So not a big deal. And actually, if you can take in more than half your body weight in ounces, even better. It just keeps things working better in your body. Now, with exercise, that amount needs to increase. Essentially, the best way to figure it out, weigh yourself before you work out, before you run, weigh yourself after. Whatever that difference is, is what you lost in water weight during that workout, during that training. At that point, whatever that amount is, you need to drink 16 ounces of water for every pound that you lost in water weight. So it sounds like a lot of water, I get that, but it is super, super important. And to be honest with you, you most likely will notice yourself being really thirsty. I know for me, after I have, like yesterday, oldie class, it was hot, late in the afternoon. I drank a ton of water during it and afterwards because my body was just telling me I needed it. Now, along with that, electrolytes. As you are sweating out, you're losing electrolytes, especially sodium, losing that salt. Super important to replenish for a number of reasons. For the fitness aspect of it, you are naturally going to be losing, or what it can cause is muscle cramps. So if you are someone that as you get going, you start getting cramps in your muscles, especially the calves, those seem to be affected really easily. Could be an electrolyte imbalance because you're losing those electrolytes and not replenishing them. In general though, throughout your body, it can just cause your muscles to seize up. Essentially, because you need those electrolytes in order to get proper contraction and relaxation of those muscles. Now, systemically, if you are low in electrolytes, you can get lightheaded, dizzy. It can cause you to pass out. I know for me personally, if I drink a ton of water, don't get electrolytes in me, I almost get like a nauseous feeling. I can get to the point that like I'm just so tired I can't stay awake. No matter if I take a nap or not, it doesn't refresh me, it doesn't get me alert. And I know at that point I need electrolytes in me. I get electrolytes in me, typically about 10 minutes later, I am good to go, wide awake again. So the electrolytes can do a lot to your body in a negative way when you're low, which is why it's so important to replenish those electrolytes in your body. Now, as far as how to get electrolytes, there's a number of ways. The most common way that people know are your sports drinks, so like Gatorade and that sort of thing. The bad thing with those, a lot of sugar, especially artificial sugars, a lot of chemicals in that. So not an ideal method in my opinion. I tend to advise sticking with something you can add to your water that does not have a lot of chemicals, a lot of artificial sweeteners in it. So there's several different ones out there in the market that the sweetener is stevia, which is going to, it's as natural as you can get for an artificial sweetener, so it is the better way to go if you're going to go that route. It's the only one that I will use, actually. Along with that, anything that has, yeah, so essentially stay away from anything that is more chemically oriented, some stuff that is more natural. There's a lot of different ones out there that are, so just kind of, yeah, you really have to look at labels. But I do know there are a number of ones out there. So, let's see, where's it with that? Oh yeah, so let me know if you have any questions on that. If you want some specifics, so for me personally, I use Vega Sport Electrolyte Hydrator. That's the one I use. It's a good one for energy boost during it too. It has some red beet powder in it, which is really good for that energy boost. But I do know I can't think of the names off the top of my head because they're not ones I use frequently, but they are ones that I've looked into and researched as people have asked me. So if there's anyone specific that you are using and you have a question on it, definitely post that on here in the comments section. I will look into it for you and get back to you with an answer as far as if it's a good or bad one based on what's in it. So besides that, if you have any other questions on the amount of water you should be drinking, on electrolytes in general, definitely post those comments or definitely post that in the comments section below. I would love to answer any questions you have. And as usual, if you have any specific questions for me in anything sports related, definitely message me directly through Facebook Messenger. I would love to have a conversation with you. So hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.